Okay, it's Tuesday, March 14th. This is a pre-opening SPY report, about 45 minutes to go before the open. The CPI numbers are out, and at the moment, the pre-market range is kind of hovering in the upper half of yesterday's range here, between the blue lines. At the moment, we're near the high of that range. We'll see where we are at 8:30 at the open. But even though there is a bias to the downside in the big picture, the monthly chart's two down, headed towards this area. At the moment, we're still above the weekly open on the second day of the week, anything up here. So we need to see some kind of failure in order to really confirm that we're heading lower. Until then, we'll see if we can open up higher here and the opening price action takes us above the pre-market high. You could see we have a fair value gap to fill between the low of this bar and the high of this bar, somewhere up in this area, like the 396 area. So should we head up today and break above that high, you could play the upside and we can maybe have a Tuesday that heads up in here. At that point, we're pretty high above the weekly open, so we're going to have to really see, if should that happen and should it be a strong green bar, then it's going to take a while to kind of reverse to attack that line. But maybe we get some kind of failure today if we open up. That would happen. Let's say we open up and go up a little bit. The failure would be taking out the intraday low, whatever that is, maybe the first bar low. That should project down towards those let's call it the pre-market lows, and that would be kind of the halfway point of the prior day, which could give you that outside day to the downside to really turn that the weekly chart back to red. If we should fail today going up, and go to the halfway point of that bar. So we're kind of watching, where price action goes relative to this range, because it's setting up nicely. The lower end of the range is right at the halfway point of that bar, should be a failure. Let's say we, come down by 8:30 and we start lower, then we're starting below the midpoint of the prior bar, and we can be continuing lower right out of the gates. But at the moment, we're definitely skewing to the upside. So it seems like we're going to want to try to make a 2-up day and kind of work into this gap. And then at that point, we see, do we hold up there for the rest of the day, or is there some failure? And that could be like one push up, two pushes up that doesn't take out the intraday high and immediately comes down. If we do get some kind of failure, whether it's early in the day or later in the day, then it could be exciting to look for some kind of continuation into the end of the week to start, turning this weekly chart back to red and maybe heading lower this week. Maybe we get a big pause week in here after this 3-bar and it becomes a 3-2, and then it could be a reversal to the upside into next week. You never know. But for now, I guess the long side seems to be the bias for at least the morning trades, and we'll kind of continue to monitor. Any kind of failure, though, would be a strong, confirmation that we're heading lower. So let's just see how it unfolds today.